The Lunar New Year Festival has officially started at Disneyland, so let's make some Taiwanese 3-cup chicken from the Disneyland cookbook. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Again, trust the process. Don't drink it by itself, it's really bitter. Oh, the smell of that sesame oil. It tastes... Stop, did you just take it away? No, we're gonna eat soon! Okay. Welcome to Pretty Nerdy Adventures. My name is Taylor, and today we are going to be cooking Taiwanese 3-cup chicken, which is a retired Lunar New Year recipe from the Disneyland cookbook. As you might be aware, the Lunar New Year Festival just kicked off at Disneyland, and I personally think the Lunar New Year Festival has some of the best food Disneyland has to offer all year, so I'm really excited to try this recipe.
This is everything you're going to need to make this happen.
I'm here at a local Asian grocery store in my neighborhood to get a couple of the harder ingredients to find for this recipe. I was not able to find them in Whole Foods or Ralph's or Vaughn's or any of those places. And then I'm also going to grab a couple of the produce that I needed to get because I was just going to buy it all together since I was going to have to run to another store anyway. So I'm going to head in and I'm going to grab everything that I need and then I'll be right back.
I'm honestly so excited that this recipe led me to finding this market, not just because they have an entire aisle of ramen, but I was able to find everything I needed, and of course the market was full of fun and amazing looking snacks and treats. Okay, that was such a success, and I definitely spent a lot more time in there than I expected, and not just because I had to spend an extra amount of time trying to read what everything was, but obviously they always have really good looking snacks. And there was a crazy dessert aisle. I couldn't resist, so I got these as a little treat. We're gonna try these after our dinner. We'll have a little Asian feast. According to the Disneyland cookbook, the Lunar New Year Festival is a joyous tribute to Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, and other Asian cultures. This classic Taiwanese dish features chicken with a touch of sweetness, fresh garlic and ginger, and a pungent sauce with aged wine. Make rice ahead of time for serving and top it all with fresh Thai basil for an authentic Lunar New Year treat. So according to the Disneyland cookbook, this whole recipe comes together in 30 minutes. I did, however, prep everything ahead of time. I can't really tell you how long that took because I didn't actually time it out. Did you guys know that basil has flowers? Who knew? But it really only amounted to mincing the garlic and the ginger and chopping the basil and cutting up the chicken. Everything else is just portioning out sauces for the most part. But before we can get this started, there is one more thing. So there's really not much to this recipe. It mostly amounts to cooking the chicken and slowly adding the other ingredients over time, so let's give it a go. First we have to heat the canola oil. The oil's heated, now we have to add our 2 pounds of chicken in a single layer, and we're gonna let it cook without touching it for 3 minutes. Now that this has cooked for 3 minutes without us touching it, we're going to cook it for 3 more minutes while we stir it. The chicken is officially opaque on the outside, which means we're going to add the garlic, the ginger, and the chilies. They didn't say to do anything to the chilies, so we're just going to throw these in whole. We're going to cook this for 2 minutes until everything is fragrant. This has been cooking for 2 minutes. Everything is definitely fragrant. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. But we're gonna trust the process. Also, I will note, I think the weirdest thing that I noticed about this recipe is there's no salt or pepper in it. So, again, trust the process. As I was saying, this is cooked for 2 minutes, everything's fragrant, so the next step is to add the dark soy sauce, the soy sauce,
the wine that I cannot pronounce and will not try to pronounce because I'm not trying to offend anyone, but if someone wants to tell me how to say it in the comments, that'd be cool. And sesame oil. Now we're gonna give this a quick mix, we're gonna put it on simmer, and we'll let it chill for 20 minutes. Oh, the smell of that sesame oil. It smells really good. And that wine is definitely coming through. Don't drink it by itself, it's really bitter. Okay, I am turning the chicken off officially, even though it's only been about 8 to 9 minutes. But if I cook this any longer, I feel like we're definitely verging on glaze territory. So I'm turning the heat off. And my rice isn't even done. I think she's looking pretty good. So it's still like a little saucy, but like kind of glazed. Now I just need my rice to finish cooking and then we'll garnish it and give it a try. I mean, I think it looks pretty darn close. So here is our official Disneyland Taiwanese 3-cup chicken. The rice is cooked and we will put it all together after, but this is how it's plated in the book. So this is how we plated it. Let's give it a try. Also, I did want to note that if you're fast at chopping and mincing things, the chicken did not take 20 minutes to cook. So in theory, yeah, this recipe takes under 30 minutes to cook. Happy Lunar New Year. Cheers. Oh, that's so good.
That is so good.
It tastes... Stop, did you just take it away? No, we're gonna eat soon.
Okay.
It tastes like mall food court Asian food. But like in a good way.
Yeah.
Like any of those places that you would get chicken teriyaki at, they would make something like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is delicious. And like I said before, there's no salt or pepper in this recipe, which is so interesting to me. I can't wait to eat this with the rice. It's gonna be delightful. I don't know why they got rid of this for Lunar New Year, because this is no longer available. This is so good. They should bring this back. Justice for Taiwanese 3-cup chicken. Mm-hmm. Well, with that being said, I guess it's time for us to go eat dinner before Michael finishes everything. But thank you so much for joining us. Please come back for the next one where we're going to continue the Lunar New Year celebration by trying to recreate the renowned garlic noodles from the Disneyland Lunar New Year celebration. Bye, guys. Wait, you just ate the chili out of it? Mm-hmm. It's like there to flavor everything. You're not necessarily supposed to eat it.
Yeah, learn that.